Alrighty, let's come to comfortable seat. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, always making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate and sit up on a block with some blankets. Let's come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Good morning, guys. All right, palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Through the breath, let the mind start to quiet. Whenever you're ready, Ujjayi breath, ocean's breathing. So with your lips touching and a slight restriction to the back of the throat, creating the ha sound as you inhale and exhale, kind of like you're trying to fog up a mirror with your nose. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer from the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga, call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side of the head, pull gently to elongate. And then chin toward the right shoulder, continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest and pause. And then take in the opposite direction. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest. And then lifting the chin parallel to the floor in neutral spine. Extending the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side as you sit up tall and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins and take the opposite shin on top. So this is your non-dominant crossing of the legs. Inhale, arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Back to center again. Legs forward, forward fold. Grabbing your feet, ankles or your shins. If your hamstrings or your low back really tight, you might want to bend your knees, keep your feet flexed, and grab hold of anywhere along the legs, keeping a neutral spine when you take your forward fold. And coming back up, swing the legs back behind you, coming to your hands and your knees. So measure out, hands about shoulders width distance, palms flat, knees about hips width. Tucking your toes under for additional support. Let's take some cat-cows. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head, taking a back bend. Exhale, round the spine, chin toward the chest, tailbone toward the heels, rounding the upper back. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. This is your cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to neutral spine. Inhale, kick your right heel back. Exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose. 3 times. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee in. This time, open up the knee to the right side with the knee bent. Exhale, pendulate it back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 1 more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Kick the right leg back. Extend the left arm forward and balancing here. Actively reaching the left fingertips forward, right heel back and getting lengthy. Then bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand and grab the inside of the foot. If you're not able to bind hand to foot, then just keep reaching your left hand forward, right heel back. Otherwise, taking a back bend here and a stretching of your left arm, left shoulder by kicking your right foot back actively. So getting that bow effect. Start to release your left hand down to the floor, reach your right foot out to the side, and stand up on the left knee. All right, so I'll give you a front view here. All right, so grounding the sole of the foot to the floor. If you're able to, point the toes out to the side and ground the foot. Try to keep the right leg extended. If that's not possible, then turn your toes in. That'll be a much easier position for your ankles. All right, side bending to the right. Right hand to right leg, left arm overhead, and this is gate pose, Parigasana. Inhale, take it back up, and then left hand to the floor, right arm overhead, going for a right side stretch here. Take it back up. Hands to your lower back, supporting your lower back for a combination of a gate pose as well as a camel pose. Draw the elbows back, broadening the chest. Lean the hips forward, lean the upper torso back. You may stay here with your hands supporting. If you have a deeper back bend, your left hand can grab your left heel, reach your right arm up and overhead. And start to release. Make your way back up. Let the hands come back to the floor. Step the right foot back. So coming back to your hands and knees. All right, inhale. Kick your left heel back. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose 3 times. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee in. Stay here on the inhale. Open up the knee to left side, pendulating back to center. Open to left, back to center. One more time. Open left, back to center. Kick the left heel back, reach your right arm forward. So opposite hand and foot and balancing here. Bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand. Grab the inside of the foot. If you're not able to grab the foot, then stay here in this position. Once you have the bind, kick back and lift. Use that bow effect to stretch into your right arm, right shoulder. This is your tiger pose. Take the right hand back to the floor. Step the left foot out to the side, and then stand up to the right knee. So again, if you're able to, point the toes out to the side, step the foot to the floor, keep the leg extended. If you're not able to do that because your ankles are tight, so turn your toes in, and that'll be easier for you to step the foot down. Side bend over to your left, Parigasana, gate pose. Inhale, take it back up. Side bend to the other side, right hand to the floor, left arm overhead. Take it back up. This time I'll give you another side view, right? Take the hands to your lower back, supporting your lower back. Draw the elbows back, and you can take your back bend here of the camel pose combination, or you can take the right hand to right heel, left arm overhead for your back bend. And take it back up. Hands to the floor, stepping the left foot back, coming back to hands and knees. Let's take 3 cat-cows. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise the tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to neutral, lift the knees, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Ground the back heel down, arms up high to extend. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee to warrior 1. Expand the arms out to the side. Exhale, draw the arms forward and round the mid and upper back, chin toward the chest. Inhale, expand the arms out, lift the chest, gaze up. So taking a back bend and a forward bend. Exhale, round the spine as you reach your arms forward. Inhale, open and look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Stay here. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Lift up even more, back bending even more. Bow forward, devotional warrior, crown of the head to the inside of the foot. Take it back up, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can modify with the arm to top of the right leg or the right hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse. Lengthen out the right leg for triangle. Right hand to top of the right shin, other hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, take it. If you need the elbows bending a little bit, go ahead and keep it there. And release all the way down, child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Roll up to a kneeling position and tuck your toes under. Sitting on your heels. On the inhale, extend the arms out as you lift up. On the exhale, lower the seat almost all the way down, still hovering as you reach your arms down. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Stay here, still hovering. So you're activating your quads here. Arms alongside. And release. Walk your hands forward. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up, stepping your left foot forward. Warrior 1, arms up high and extend. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bending the front knee, warrior 1. Open up the arms to the side. On the exhale, round the spine. Chin toward the chest. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, open, expand, and looking up with the back bend. Exhale, round it forward. Reach forward. Inhale, reach your arms back and lift. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open into back bend. Stay here and wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the opposite thumb on top. Ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. All the way back up, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Modify elbow to top of the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. Hand to top of the shin to modify. Hand to the floor if you're more flexible. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, 1 breath, exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. So 3 progressive cobras, going a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. So belly, lower ribs, stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up. Cobra, if you have full extension of your arms, take it. If that's a little bit deep for you, keep the elbows bending. Exhale, lower all the way down. Child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. And then lift up to kneeling. And then lift the seat up. So arms alongside, your body, one straight line. Try not to forward bend, try not to back bend. One straight line. Slowly lower back, and then lift back up 3 times. Lower to lean back, lift back up. So now you're really activating your quads. Lean back, stay here and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift back up, walk your hands forward, down dog, pedal out the legs. All right, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in towards the nose and round. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist and touch your left arm. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Take the hands together and pray in front of the heart. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms forward. Lengthen the front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, press forward, and twist to the right. So one smooth movement. Square back, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. Stay twisting. Right hand is behind you, half bind. Left arm, outer right knee, and twist deeper. Inhale, come back up, reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Again, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Then left arm forward in a diagonal, left palm face down, reaching. Extended side angle. Then take the left hand to the floor and right arm up to twist. Reach your right arm forward, extended revolve side angle. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, twist a little bit deeper. Stay with the half bind, lengthen out the right leg so you're in a revolved half bound triangle. Reach your right arm up and forward, extended revolved triangle. Take the right hand to the floor, framing your right foot with your hands either side. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Then bend the front knee, circle it up into reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Arms up high to extend. Take the hands together in prayer. When you interlace, take the other thumb on top. Press your palms forward. Lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, press forward, and twist left. One smooth movement. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press, and twist. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. Stay twisting. Left hand behind you, half bind. Right arm, outer left knee for the twisted side angle position. Inhale all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Bend the left knee. Extended side angle. Right palm face down. Reach forward. All right, and take the right hand to the floor. Raise your left arm up to twist. Half bind, left hand behind you, and twist a little bit deeper. Keep the left arm in the half bind and lengthen out the left leg into a triangle revolve position with the half bind. Keep the left leg extended. Raise your left arm up and overhead, extended revolved triangle. The left hand comes to your floor, framing your left foot with your hands to either side. Inhale, lengthen your spine to prepare. Exhale, forward fold over your left leg. Bend the front knees. Circle it up into reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Hold it there or take 3 push-ups. Bend the elbows, press back up. Bend the elbows, press back up. Bend the elbows, press back up. Kick your right leg up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to outside the right arm and touch. Stay there, or again, 3 push-ups. Bend and lengthen. Bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen. Kick your right leg up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Again, stay here, or bend and lengthen. Bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen. Kick back up. 3-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Wrapping your right arm underneath your left for eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward, devotional warrior with eagle arms. Keep your eagle arms, lift up about halfway. Lean forward to balance on the right leg to come to warrior 3. So warrior 3 is with your torso and your left leg parallel to the floor, keeping your eagle arms. Eagle. Evil arms. Evil versus good. Keeping your eagle arms, lift up and wrap the left leg over your right and eagle legs. And this is your eagle pose. Eagle pose could be with your torso vertical or lifted, or you can round your spine. Keeping your eagle arms, lift up and through your warrior 3. So keep balance on the right leg, reach your left heel back, and then gently step it back to warrior 1, releasing your arms, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly and reach your fingertips back, reach your toes back. This is Shalabhasana, your locust. Inhale, lift your feet, lift your thighs. Lift the head, lift the upper back. Once you have your balance, you can lift your arms and reach back as well. And release, child's pose, seat toward the heels, and slowly come into your forward fold. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Keep it there, or 3 push-ups. Bend and lengthen. Bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen. Kick it up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Stay there, or bend and lengthen. Bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen. Kick your left leg back up. 3-legged dog. Knee comes into twist, touching your right arm. Stay there or bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen. Kick back up. 3-legged dog. Stepping the left foot forward. Warrior 1. Wrapping the left arm underneath your right, eagle arms, and lift the elbows up. Exhale, bow forward, devotional warrior. Lift back up to about halfway, 45 degrees or so. Lean forward to balance on the left leg, coming into warrior three. So warrior three again, torso, right leg about parallel to the floor with your eagle arms. Keep your arms, stand up all the way, and wrap the right leg over your left. Eagle arms, eagle legs, eagle pose. Either stay upright or go ahead and round forward. Begin to unravel the legs, coming back up and through your warrior three. So maintain your balance. To gently step it back for warrior one legs, and then releasing your arms, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale one breath, exhale, lower all the way down to belly. This time, bow pose, bending your knees. With your hands, grab the outer feet. Right? If binding hand to feet difficult for you, then come back to Shalabhasana with your arms and your legs extended. All right? When you're ready, inhale, lift the feet, lift your thighs, lift the head, lift the upper back. Now with your legs kicking back, right? So that's the tension to help you lift the upper back. But once you have the upper back lifted, try not to just rely on your legs. Think about your upper back lifting as well. And release. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels. And fold. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee and flip the dog. Roll onto outside the left foot. Drop the right foot back behind you. Lift the hips up high and reach your right arm forward to the front of the room. Flip it back up. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, right leg, threads underneath to reach your left side. Extend the left arm forward. And let's take the feet to the floor. So you want your legs roughly 90 degrees the best you can. So the right leg parallel to the front of the mat, flex your right foot. Left leg parallel to the side of the mat, flex your left foot, 90 degrees. Then start to square the torso to face forward. So deepening a twist. So try to roll to the outside of the right leg and the inside of the left. So Faye, roll to the outside of the foot. No, the front foot. Roll to the side of the foot. Yes. All right? Then square the torso to face forward. Then walk your hands forward and start to lower your forearms. So your torso is in your Sphinx pose. So deepening the middle and lower spinal twist. Yeah, so if you're not able to take both forearms to the floor, you can accommodate with your left hand to the floor, a little bit off to the side. And you want to press into your left hand and draw the right shoulder to the right so that you can twist to rotate toward the floor. So if you're not able to take the forearm down, you can modify with your left hand. Let's deepen that. Left hand, reaching forward. Grip the fingertips to the floor and reach even further with your left hand. So now, as you lengthen your left arm, left shoulder, upper back on the left side, you're deepening your rotation of your mid and lower back. Take a few more breaths here. Walk your left hand in for support. Raise your right elbow up. We're going deeper. Keep your right hand on the floor. Left arm threads underneath your right, and as you bend your right elbow, left shoulder, left cheek coming toward the floor. Now, if you're not very flexible here, your torso can angle to your left a little bit, right? So make sure that you accommodate for your level of rotation and flexibility. So if your left shoulder, left cheek does not touch the floor, that is okay. Keep your right hand supporting. If you have more mobility, more rotation into your spine, you can get a little bit lower. Good, there you go. Looking good, guys. Press into your right hand, lift all the way back up, and sit up tall. So now you're going to be sitting to face the back side of the room. Your legs are still 90 degrees. All right? Left hand to the inside of the left leg, reach your right arm overhead, and then side bend to the back of the room. Take it back up, switch sides. Right hand to the inside of the right leg, left arm overhead, and side bending to the side of the room. Take it back up. We're going to square back forward again. So roll to the outside of the right foot, inside the left, and hands to the floor, to the front of the mat. Tuck the left toes under. On the inhale, raise your right leg back up. Three-legged dog. Stepping your right foot forward, low lunge. Raise the arms up high, high lunge. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers. Broaden your shoulders, lift up, gaze up. Warrior three again. Come back to a neutral spine, lean the torso forward to a diagonal, and then tip the way forward, balancing on the right leg into warrior three with your hands bound behind you. Stay balancing on the right leg as you stand up, ankles to knee. So left ankle on top of the right knee in a figure four position. Bend your right knee, flex your left foot, and then start to draw the seat down a little bit and lean the torso forward. Depending on your flexibility, maybe your torso leans forward 45 degrees. Maybe you go a little bit deeper. Ari, make sure you flex your left foot. Flex your left foot. Yes. Right? When you're in a figure four position with your left leg like this, you got to flex your left foot, engaging the muscles around the ankle and the knee to protect those joints. All right? Start to come back up. And again, through your warrior three. Step it back. Warrior one, as you ground the back foot down, raise your arms up high. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Flipping the dog, roll on to the outside of the right foot, drop the left foot back behind you. Flip it back around, left leg up, fall in triangle, left leg over to the right side, and then raise your right arm up and reach forward. And then sit all the way down. So again, your legs are roughly 90 degrees. You're on the outside of the left foot, the inside of the right foot. Square the torso to face forward. Walk your hands forward and forearms down. And so again, if both forearms coming down is quite tight for you, you can take the right hand off to the side and ground the palm down. And then with this, just find the resistance of the right shoulder drawing forward, left shoulder drawing back to deepen your mid-rotation, mid-spinal rotation. All right, with your right hand, reach your right hand forward, fingertips to the floor, and extend the right fingertips even further forward by crawling your fingertips against the floor, tractioning your fingertips down, so you should feel deeper extension through the outer right arm, shoulder, across your shoulder blade on the right side. All right, walk your right hand back in, lift the left elbow up. So we're going deeper, threading the right arm under. So threading the right arm under, this is your threading of the needle. Bend your left elbow. As you draw the right shoulder, right cheek down, you're deepening your twist. Now you're getting also an outer right shoulder stretch. If you're able to draw all the way down, fantastic. If not, stay hovering. Notice that your torso may angle to the right a little bit as well. Press into your left hand, lift back up, and sit up tall. The toes point upwards towards the sky again, and your legs remain 90 degrees. You're facing towards the corner of the back of the room. Right arm to inside the right leg, left arm overhead, and side bend over to the right, so you're toward the back of the room. Take it back up, switch sides, left arm to inside the left leg, right arm overhead, and you're side bending to the left side of the room now. Take it back up, and again, roll to the outside of the left leg, inside the right, square back forward with your hands, tuck the right toes under, kick your left leg up, three-legged dog, stepping the left foot forward, low lunge. Raise the arms up high, high lunge. Oh, it should be facing the back of the room now. All right, wrapping your hands back behind you, interlace with the opposite interlacing of your hands. Broaden and lift up. Then come back to neutral, lean the torso forward, warrior three, balancing on the left leg, torso, right leg about parallel to the floor. Stay balancing on the left leg, start to stand up, ankles to knee. Right ankle on top of the left knee, flexing your right foot strongly to protect the right ankle, right knee. Then bend your left knee, let the feet come down. You're angling the torso forward. All right, so if you have less flexibility, you're a little higher. If you have more flexibility, better balance, more advanced, lean forward even more. All right, so this requires a lot more flexibility. So if you have it, take it. If not, stay a little higher, accommodate for your flexibility. All right, warrior three, come back up. Reach your right heel back, stay balancing in the transition. And then step it back into warrior one, releasing your hands, arms up high. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga, dog down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Take extra padding to your left knee if you need to. So with the towel or with your mat, left side folding towards center will double up your mat. Wherever you are, walk your hands to the top of the thighs and lunge your hips forward. Get into the quad stretch. Then press your hands into your thighs. Lean the upper torso back. Gently start to look upwards towards the sky, beginning your back bend. Once you set your back bend, then arms up high. Venus Mudra, index fingers pointing. Arms reach up and back. So Faye, make sure that the knee does not fall inwards. You want to line up directly over the heel, neutral. You don't want it to fall out. You don't want it to fall in. You want it to be vertical. There you go. All right, releasing, hands to either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under, half split. So you're shifting your hips over your left knee, vertical line with your left thigh. Flex your right foot, supporting with your hands. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. Exhale, with that lengthy spine, hinge at the hips to draw forward, and you start to feel for the stretch of the calves and the right hamstring. When you step the right foot back down, turn the right toes out at an angle. And the right thigh also angles out this time. Left hand to your floor for support. Lean the hips forward again. Right arm up and behind you. Half bind and twist. So you're still leaning the hips forward for the quad stretch as you now take a rotation of your spine and stretch into your right shoulder. You may stay here and just keep your left leg extended. If you want to bind, it is your right hand binding to your left foot, bending that left knee. Right? If you're not able to bind, that is okay. Keep the left leg extended. All right, start to release. Raise your right arm up over the right ear, reaching toward the left side. So it's a diagonal stretch. And then again, threading the needle, right arm threads underneath the left, and as you bend your left elbow, right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor. If you have a lot of flexibility, maybe your right shoulder, right cheek touches down. If not, you're hovering in space, and that is fine. All right, make your way back up. Walk your hands back in. Turn the right toes forward. Frame your right foot with your hands. Let's revisit your pyramid, lengthening over your right leg. Half moon. Bend your right knee. Right hand forward about a foot from your right toes, and then a little bit off to right side, so it's the corner of the mat on the right side. Lean forward, balancing on the right leg. Left arm up, left heel back. Stay on the right leg, revolved half moon. Left hand comes down, square off your hips. Your hips are parallel to the floor, left heel is reaching back, and the right arm reaching up to twist. All right, step it all the way back. Warrior two, reverse warrior, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. So again, extra padding to your right knee as you need with a towel or double folding the mat. Hands to top of the thighs and lunge your hips forward. Then press your hands into your thighs, lean the upper torso back. Once you set your back bend, arms up, Venus Mudra. Release your hands to either side of the left foot, half split. Tuck the right toes under. Shift the hips back. So you want the hips to line up over your right knee, vertical right thigh. Flex your left foot, getting the stretch your back of the left leg. Hands to support. Lengthen on the inhale. Keep the lengthy spine. Exhale. Hinge at the hips to draw forward. All right? Stepping your left foot back. As you step the foot back, turn your toes out at an angle. Left thigh also turns out about the same angle as your foot. Right hand to the floor for support. Left arm up and behind you, half bind. Use the half bind to give you a deeper twist. Keep the hips lunging forward. You have the option of staying here or bending your right knee with your left hand, grab the foot, and then kick back. If you have divine, release. Everyone, raise your left arm up and over the left ear, reaching toward the right side, so you're in a diagonal. Thread the needle, left arm threads underneath your right, and as you keep reaching left hand to right side, bend your right elbow, left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. If you have more flexibility, maybe left shoulder, left cheek comes down. If not, you're hovering in space. Keep your right hand supporting. All right, make your way back up. Walk your hands back in. Then turn your left toes back forward. Frame your left foot with your hands pyramid. Tuck the right toes under and forward fold over your left leg. Half moon. Bend your left knee. Reach your left hand forward from your toes by about a foot and a little bit off to the left side. And then tip forward to balance on the left leg. Reach the right heel back, right arm up. So when you reach the right heel back, you want to flex through the foot and reach back through the heel like you're stepping up against the wall. And that will help you to activate your right leg. When you activate your right leg, your left leg tends to do the same. Now notice that the hips are stacking, right? And your half moon. So the right hip is over your left. Now in revolved half moon, right hand comes down. You want to then drop the right hip so your hips are now squared and parallel to the floor. Right heel is reaching back. And the left arm reaching up, and the twist happens from your mid-spine as you stack your shoulders this time. Your shoulders are stacking, but your hips are squared to the floor. All right, begin to step it back through your warrior two into reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor. Chaturanga up dog, down dog. Come forward into your plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. So let's take a proper sphinx. Forearms down to your floor. Grab opposite elbows to line up your shoulders to about shoulders width. Once you have that, hands, yeah, there you go. And then forearms down, so your forearms are parallel to each other, about shoulders width. Then you want to check that your shoulders and your elbows line up, so you have a vertical line, so you end up with 90 degrees with your arms. And that gives you the proper support. Then, draw the belly and your lower ribs toward the floor, which flattens your lower back. Then press your forearms down to lift your chest, deepening your mid-back bend. And shine the heart forward as you draw the shoulders slightly back. Gazes to the floor, looking slightly downward so that the back of the neck remains long. So this is your sphinx. Now, since you've activated your arms and your shoulders, now think about your toes reaching back. So you're lengthening the front of the legs. But at the same time, try not to overuse your glutes. Try not to squeeze your glutes, but instead relax as much as you can the glutes. Your arms are active still, your legs are active. All right, then pressing your hands down. Lift the elbows up so you're in a modified cobra pose. But in this modified pose, keep your belly reaching down. Keep the hands pressing down to lift your chest. Right? So your hands are a little bit further forward than your usual cobra pose. Now, if this is good, you can stay here. If you want to intensify that, deepening your lower back bend, you're going to bend the elbows, walk your hands in, one handprint. Then, as you roll the shoulders forward, up and back, you're going to lengthen out the arms and lift a little higher. So notice, the higher up you go, the lower the back bend. Yes, if it's too much, you can always come back onto your forearms. And again, you can stay here. If you have even more back bend, you're going to go a little bit deeper. So again, bend the elbows. Walk the hands back. Another handprint. So as you then roll the shoulders forward, up and back, you're going to lengthen out the arms and lift up even more. All right, wherever you are, bending the elbows, lower all the way down. And slow, slow, slow transition into child's pose. So walk your hands slightly back, lift the torso, lift the hips, and slowly drawing your seat back toward the heels. So we're in that back bend for a long time, right? So you're probably feeling kind of tight. So to stretch in the opposite direction, you want to go slow and incrementally so that you don't overstretch too quickly. All right, down dog. Left leg up for pigeon. Draw the left knee in toward the nose, land that shin to the floor. So you're in a pointed toe position, you're balancing on your shins. Inch your right knee further back, untuck your toes. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Notice that the left thigh angles out to side 30 to 45 degrees. So that gets your thigh out of the way of the belly, gives you a much better structure to balance on as well, to square off your hips. Once you're set, walk your hands forward. You can again stay on your forearms, or you can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. Pigeon. All right, slowly start to stand up on your pigeon and take the left feet down, swing the right leg forward. And you're probably off to the left side a little bit, so center your seat. Make sure you're comfortably centered. Leg cradle. You're going to start with your hands on the underside of your foot, so supporting your foot. Make sure you also flex your foot. So again, you're in this figure four position, right? So try to sit up tall with a lengthy spine and then elevate your heel as high as you can. I'm just going to hold it here. Now, once you've adjusted to this, if you have more flexibility, you're going to thread the arms underneath your right leg and then draw the leg center if you can. Now, if this is too tight for you, right, you're going to reach a heel further forward, but start to continue to thread the arms underneath. All right, so this is a leg cradle. And make sure you flex your foot. Yeah, flex your foot. Yeah. And start to break. Swing the right leg all the way back through your pigeon. Walk it back to down dog. Walk it out side to side. All right, once you're even, come back to neutral, come back to stillness. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Draw the right knee in, pigeon. Land that shin to the floor. So again, your right thigh angles off to the side, 30 to 45 degrees. You're balancing on the right shin. Inch your left knee further back to lower the hips. Untuck your toes. Walk your hands back. Elongate through the spine. Once you're set, then you can take it forward, arms down. Alrighty, start to make your way back up. And taking your right seat down, swing the left leg forward, and again, center your seat. Then with your hands supporting the underside of your foot, and make sure you flex your left foot because you're in a figure four position, and then sitting up tall. Once you have the lengthy spine, elevate your left heel as high as you can, and stay here. And then start to thread the arms underneath your left shin if you can. Make sure you continue to flex your left foot. And there's your leg cradle. So there's a deep hip opener and lower back stretch. And also because you're supporting your arm and there's tension into your arm, you're also working your arms, your shoulder, and your upper back. Eventually, head behind the foot. I am nowhere there. Eventually. So eventually, if you can get your head behind the foot, it locks behind your foot, and then you take the hands together in prayer, and that's where you sit. All right, let's start to release. Swing the left leg back behind you and through that pigeon. Walk it back to your down dog. And then pedaling out the legs once again to neutralize. Take any movement you like that works to help you neutralize and even out and quiet things down. All right, come back to stillness. Walk your feet forward toward your hands and gently take the feet down. Start to lower onto your back. Let's take bridge pose, walking your feet in with your fingertips. Feel for the back of the heels. So your feet should be separated about hips width. All right, once you're set, press your heels down, lift the seat. So coming into a back bend. So you're pressing to the back of the head, the upper back, to the back of the arms, and to your heels. If you like, you can walk your hands underneath, interlace them, and then walk your shoulders in even closer toward each other. So that is your bridge pose. If this is good for you, stay here. If you want to go further, you can take wheel. Hands to your shoulders, elbows up, and lift up all the way. When you are ready to come down, release and lower all the way onto your backs and gently hugging both knees in. Then keep the left knee in. Extend the right leg out to the floor. Recline twisting. Left arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips, your choice. And then twist to the right. You're rolling to outer right hip, outer right leg. Do try to keep your left arm, left shoulder blade flat on the floor when you twist. All right, so your left side, your left arm, left shoulder is actually a stabilizing structure. So think of your left shoulder blade as part of your, like as if they were feet, right? So you want to ground them down as you rotate into your spine. Square back to center, switch legs, switch arms. So the left leg goes out, right knee comes in, right arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips, your choice. And then left hand to outer right leg and twist your left. So try to keep your right arm, right shoulder blade flat as you rotate into the spine. Right, shoulder blades are your feet to stabilize as you twist into the mid and lower back. Square back to center, hug both knees in, and then let's take happy baby. Thread the arms to the inner knees to grab the outer feet. Your feet are flexed. Your legs are actively pressing up as you pull the feet down with your hands. So there's an oppositional force of your legs pushing up and your hands pulling down. Try to keep the lower back, the entire back, and the upper spine onto the floor the best you can. So you want to flatten the entire back to the floor as you actively reach up with your legs and pull down with your arms. This is a very active pose here. And as you actively take this pose, you should be getting into your hip opening as well. And then take the soles of the feet together as you grab the outer feet. Your knees stay wide. You're going to now lift the head, lift the upper back, and try to round the spine to draw your nose or your third eye toward your feet. And slowly start to release. Step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turn out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, and let everything go. Slowly start to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take a seat, let's take a non-dominant shin on top so that you can use your non-dominant side a little bit more to even out. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo, PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.